And it's Ken Kraetzer for Dept Media. We're at the Tri-State Engineering Expo in White Plains. I have a chance to talk to a representative of the U.S. Coast Guard Academy, and that is Jose Pena. And Jose, good to see you. What's it like to be here at this conference?
It's excellent. We had a great turnout today. Many parents asking about, their kids' education. When should they start, getting to know what they need, ins and outs about whether they need to do it in their junior year, whether they need to do it in their freshman year. I gave them all the advice they could. I told them about the AIMS program, which is the Academy Introduction Mission Program for a lot of juniors in high school who can qualify. They can come and stay a week at the Coast Guard Academy in July. Other than that, I gave them ideas on the future of the children in the Coast Guard Academy as well as in the Coast Guard.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about some of the academic opportunities at the Coast Guard Academy.
Well, the academic opportunities we have are mechanical engineering, civil engineering, environmental protection services. We do everything for Homeland Security, train the people to work with other DoD operations and Homeland Security. They have also get an opportunity to do and work in the criminal justice system and everything else with the public as a whole. They give us the 4 years plus 5 with the Coast Guard, and they have the choice whether they want to do postgraduate studies, and they can continue their studies after that, get a doctorate and so on, all on the Coast Guard dime.
Very good. We heard the commandant of the Coast Guard, Admiral Linda Fagan, talk at the Navy League last week, and she talked about how they serve all around the world in the Coast Guard.
Yes, sir.
And they're glad they have some new cutters coming out, and they really want those new icebreakers.
Well, we've been very fortunate that this year in itself, Admiral Fagan has pushed so much for us to get what we need to protect our nation's assets as well throughout the world and protect those who are on the water. Okay. Not only that, but she's also pushed for diversity as a whole in the United States Coast Guard. She's been a barrier breaker as far as diversity is concerned.
Absolutely, a very fine officer. Tell us a little bit about your career leading to working at the U.S. Coast Guard Academy.
Well, I was 28 years in the fire department in New York City, retired because of 9/11 illnesses, so I said, what now? So I went to see about the Coast Guard Auxiliary as a volunteer with the United States Coast Guard and what more I could do, and I saw there was an opening for Academy admissions partners. So I sat, went through the interview, and I've never looked back. I've gotten to meet kids and families throughout the tri-state area who have become the top-notch students of the United States Coast Guard Academy.
That's great. New York City veteran fireman from the greatest fire department in the world, the New York City Fire Department. My father-in-law was a fireman with the FDNY. Amazing organization. Jose Pena, great to see you here at the Tri-State Engineering Expo.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming. It's Ken Kraetzer.